Cool. Thank you, Zoom. It's really jarring now that she says that every time you join a meeting and it's being recorded. Plan, I guess, weekly call. The agenda looks really light today. I think Donald is out, but I guess welcome to Scott. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Nice to meet everyone. My name's Scott. I'm based out of Southern California. It's my third day at GitLab. I'm going to be joined as a front-end engineer, previously at Autodesk. Super excited to work with you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.
Thanks. I think I'm next. We are planning on splitting plan. There's a merge request open, I believe. As of right now, I wasn't gonna think, and we have a new product manager starting for plan next week. I don't necessarily think we should change any of our meeting formats at this point in time. I'm kind of of the mindset where let's do it at the last responsible moment if it's painful and we need to. Otherwise, don't over-engineer stuff. But I wanted to get the team's feedback on how you want to handle meetings going forward, at the group level and then at the stage level. If anybody cares at all.
Yeah, from my point of view, I'm still setting up the email aliases and doing handover one-to-ones with people and all that kind of thing. So, from my point of view, there's nothing imminently required. Obviously, I'd like to get a better idea of what's going to be in particularly Certify. I think the portfolio management part's a bit easier to get the head around. But yeah, before we go splitting meetings and that kind of thing,
Yeah, I think Certify, as I know it, it's going to be worked on at a later point in time. We kind of have the service desk, which is the biggest feature there, and I think there's a couple other things around smaller features around auditing that it kind of will exist there. But I'll be the interim PM for that, and once I get, this is my 5th week. Once I get a better handle on the team planning and have the roadmap out for that, I'm going to switch my focus over to Certify and kind of clean that up a little bit. So I'd say, for now, it's technically sort of on live support / upcoming. But if that changes in the immediate, I'll let you know. Cool. All right. Any other input about the split? Questions, concerns? All right, cool. It's been a couple weeks since I posted the plan team page, and I just wanted to ask questions if anybody has questions about the workflow or get feedback on how that's going. Trying to use the workflow labels, kind of using a Kanban board to track our work. Is there any input on that or things that we want to talk about? No? Cool. All right, the last thing is I'm going to start doing 12/4 planning, and I know Keenan is Keenan O'Keefe, I believe is his name, is going to be the PM for the portfolio management side of things, and he'll be doing 12/4 planning. I'll work with him on that, and I'm going to start on 12/4 planning in a couple days. So I'll probably ask for a lot of feedback from everybody just on feasibility and how we're going to accomplish certain things. Other than that, I don't have anything else to add to the meeting that's meaningful, and I don't want to keep people here unnecessarily. So is there anything else anybody wants to talk about regarding plan? Since we're all here hanging out.
Could I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Could you explain a little bit more about a TLDR about the split?
Sure. So there is, let's see, if you look in the handbook and search for product stages, groups, and categories, it is, put the link in this chat. Here you go. Quick link that. This kind of outlines how the product surface is split up, and we've also have kind of a mirrored cross-functional teams that match each of these different stages from the section level. So you have your section, which is we're in dev, you have manage, and then the stages within dev are manage, plan, and create. And then on the stage level, there's the group level, which is in plan specifically, it's team planning group, portfolio management group, and the certified group. So the split is around having dedicated teams working on each of those groups on the group level. So previously we had all the team members were sharing all the responsibilities across all the different groups. And within each group, there are certain categories, and then within each category, there's certain feature sets. And so the kind of goal here is to have focused teams on each of these groups instead of having to split resources across all three with one product manager, which before me, there was no product manager, and it was just the team doing it with kind of a life support product manager. And I think we want to have more dedicated focus to each of these areas and then still collaborate across groups to build the bigger vision that is planned, if that makes sense.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep. Anything else?
Scott, the slides from yesterday's dev group conversation were really helpful to me. Like, I can post them in chat, actually. If you haven't seen them yet, you might have been at the meeting anyway, but for me, like,
yeah, I was at the meeting. I didn't see them though, but that'd be awesome if you could post it. Thanks.
Will do.
Last call. Okay, cool. Well, weekend break for this week. I will, it was my son's first day of school, so I didn't have I was just got home and I'm a little off game. But next week I would like to have a kind of more formal agenda. Anybody is welcome to add things to the agenda, by the way. And we can talk about, it's really a team call and it's for everybody. So feel free to add stuff to the agenda prior to next week. Sean will be back next week as well. I believe Donna will be too. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday.
So, yep. Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.